All right, so throughout my 19 years of life, I've had some very interesting run-ins. A lot of them that have to do with using the bathroom. So this is one of those stories. All right, this is the story about the time where I was caught publicly urinating at a summer camp. Okay, so this all starts when I was 9 years old. Now, during the summertime, when I was nine, my friends and I, and like my family, we would go to this local pool, right? And connected to this pool was a playground and then a summer camp. And the summer camp was always busy, but sometimes the kids in the summer camp would come to the pool as when they would have like time for like breaks from all their activities that they would do. And this one day, me, my brothers, and my friends, we go to this pool. And there were two parts to the pool. There was an outdoor and an indoor pool. Now, the lady who worked the indoor pool also worked at the summer camp. And the reason I know that is because when we would be at the playground, we would be able to have a clear sight to the summer camp and we would see her teaching the kids shit, stuff like that. And she's important to the story, keep her in mind. So we go in the indoor pool, and because we're annoying ass kids, we're running around, like, just doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing at a pool, running around the pool, which is dangerous because you could slip and hit your head. Then you got to bleed all over their sidewalk. And then she comes out and she like yells at us. She's like, "Hey, stop running around the pool. You're gonna get hurt." And we didn't care. We always called her the crabby old lady because we would always piss her off. So the only time we ever saw her was mad, But she was probably a really nice lady. She was trying to do her job, but she'd always yell at us for doing stupid shit like that. And so one day we go to the pool. We're running around. She yells at us. We walk away, and a few hours go by. We're playing in the pool, and then we get out. We dry off, and we're like, let's go exploring at the summer camp, right? And so we walk over to the summer camp, and it was a pretty big outdoor summer camp. There was like obstacle courses, there was a maze, there was a teepee for some reason. Keep in mind the teepee. But there was like this big ass teepee in the center where I guess that's where they would go in and do whatever you do in a teepee. I don't know. And we're exploring the summer camp, and throughout the day, I was drinking a lot of Gatorade because it was really hot out and we were trying to stay hydrated. So I kept on buying these, like, like the little Gatorade bottles that you can buy from like the snack shacks and stuff. I just kept on drinking those back to back. And I was thinking, oh my God, I really have to go to the bathroom. And you guys probably can see where this is going. And I told my friend, I'm like, I really have to go to the bathroom. And we'll call her Leah. And Leah's like, oh, like there's no bathrooms here, so I don't really know what you can do. And I was like, oh, all right. So I'm walking around trying to find a porta potty or like a public bathroom that I can use. And keep in mind, there was a public bathroom by the pool, but it was a bit of a walk, and I really, really had to go. So I wouldn't have made that walk. And um, like at some point, it got to be too much. I was like, fuck it. I run in the teepee, I unzip my pants, and I just start pissing all like on the teepee, right? From the inside. And keep in mind, the entrance to the teepee was big. So if someone walks up to the summer camp, they can clearly see what I'm doing. So I'm pissing, I'm going, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" And I was like, oh shit. And I turned around, and guess who it was? None other than the crabby old lady herself, the myth, the legend, the crabby old lady. And I was speechless. I was like, oh, I couldn't say anything because clearly she saw what I was doing. I couldn't make up any excuse. And I was like, I really had to go to the bathroom. And she's like, so you do it in our and she didn't say this, but she's like, in a nutshell, she's like, so you do it in our fucking teepee. And I was like, I'm sorry, there was nowhere else for me to go. I really had to go. It was all I could think about. And she's like, come here. And she like grabs me by like my shoulder and she walks me over to where my parents were sitting because she didn't know my parents, but she had like told me off to them many, many times before. So she walks me over to them and she's like, I just caught your son peeing in like on our summer camp, and this is absolutely unacceptable. And my mom was, she couldn't believe what she was hearing. The look on her face, she looked like she just watched the worst horror movie ever made. She was like, Sam, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. And she's like, I better not catch you ever there ever again, or I'm gonna get you guys kicked out of the pool. Like, this is totally unacceptable. And then she just walked away. And then my brothers and my friends came up. They're like, oh my God, what happened? And I told them, like, yeah, I just got screamed at by the crabby old lady, and she told us to never go back to that summer camp, or otherwise she's gonna kick us all out from the pool area. We went back to the summer camp. I think literally the next hour after being lectured by my parents, we went back, and I didn't piss that time. I didn't piss at that summer camp ever again because I have so much fucking trauma of being screamed at from it. But yeah, that was the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helped me grow my channel. I really appreciate it. Peace out.